Let me guess, you smile. It comes naturally to you. It makes people feel at ease. You want to be liked, and smiling makes people like you. But you've got to a place now in your career or in your business where you feel like people aren't taking you as seriously as you would like to be taken. In this video, I'm going to explore why we smile, what I call the friendly mask, and unfortunately, how it's holding you back from being seen as a thought leader, an expert, or even helping you really step into your power. And I want to leave you with some really powerful empathic inquiry questions towards the end. I've been sent a message from Mira. She's a senior producer working in the arts and culture sector in Singapore. Hi Mira, and thank you for writing to me. Jess, everyone says I'm great to work with. Calm under pressure, level-headed in tough meetings. I'm someone who brings good energy into the room. And yes, some of that is true. I care about how people feel. I like to be someone who smooths things over. But honestly, I'm exhausted from being the nice one all the time. In senior level meetings, I contribute, but I do so carefully. I filter my ideas. I soften my language. I second guess whether my opinion or my point of view will come across as too much. I speak, but I'm always editing myself as I go. I'm constantly thinking, how will this land? Will this ruffle anyone? Will I sound too assertive? And by the time I've framed it to keep everyone comfortable, I don't even know if I've said what I really think. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I just said what I actually thought. And the truth is, I'm scared to do that. I know it sounds strange, but I'm afraid I won't recognise myself without the smile. I feel like I've smiled my way into being underestimated. Wow, that's a really powerful note. And I want to honour that by saying thank you for being so honest. This is a common phenomenon, and it's a mark of not just empathy and overdrive, but also of the people pleaser. And for those of us whose smile comes naturally, sometimes that can play to our own detriment. What's really happening here are a number of different things. I'll pull out just a couple to highlight in brief what I think might be playing out for Mira specifically. We've got a smiling person, but she's made it to a senior role. We know that she feels comfortable smiling, and that's part of her nature. So it's authentic, it's not fake. Lovely, we can work with that. And then we've got a situation where she feels like she's losing credibility and she can't really bring her full opinions and maybe some brave or courageous ideas to the table. So she's thwarting herself as being seen as a potential expert. Being nice in this regard is acting as a self-protector. So Mira is protecting herself from ruffling feathers. And at this point in her career, this is a really important kind of direction to go in, because you either stay smiley and friendly, and being female in this industry or in any industry is going to negatively impact her potentially if she remains smiley, because unfortunately, as we've seen already, being nice is seen as a weakness. So what does Mira do? Does she suddenly switch off the smile, become somebody else, try to harden herself, try to use a poker face, and hope that that leads to more credibility, more gravitas, more authority and presence in the room? Or does she decide to drop the smile every now and then and to play with it like a dial? Now, I often talk about dials in my programs and with my coaching clients, and the smiling dial is one that she might want to turn up when she wants to and turn down when it serves her. So this is a little game to play, turning it up when it serves you and turning it down when it serves you too. So it's not about being the same or acting in the same way across all situations. This is about being the emotional intelligent one in the room, where you know your audience, you anticipate correctly how they're going to respond to you, and you need to get your message across. So how to do that? I could say stop smiling, but I'm not going to say stop smiling. I'm going to say adapt it, adjust it. For now, let's go to the empathic inquiry. Question 1, who does it serve when you are smiling? Maybe it's served you until now because it's got you the role that you are currently in. But if you feel like you can anticipate things slipping away, then the question is, who is your smile serving now? Empathic Enquiry number 2. Who are you protecting when you smile? Or who are you protecting when you are the nice, calm, friendly person in the room? Empathy Enquiry number 3. When did you first learn that having a friendly mask was going to serve you well? And for some people, this is back in childhood. Perhaps they moved around schools a lot and they learnt that to smile and to be the friendly one and not to really shout or share their opinion was the best way to make friends quickly. Empathic Enquiry number 4. Who would you become if you dropped the smile sometimes? If you dialed down the smile? How would that impact you and your career or your business moving forward? It's really important to reiterate that I would never tell anyone to change their personality. I only ever speak in dials, and I would encourage you at this stage to stick with the inquiry. Use these as thought experiments. Journal about them. Let me know in the messages or the comments you leave below how things happened for you, because each one of us is so unique. And each one of us, although we might all say, hands up, yes, I use a friendly mask at work, each one of us does so for different reasons. How I lead my empathy-powered leadership programs is very much from the heart and very much from the head as well, where you will never be told to change how you are. You'll only ever be supported and invited to adapt your style. You're the emotionally intelligent person in the room, and unfortunately that means the owner starts with you. But you are the one who will benefit from this. When you become an empathic, powerful leader, you're really stepping into your zone. You're really owning your own space, and you're doing so in your own unique way. For more information on the empathy-powered leadership journey, check out the links below. And in the next video, it will be the final Empathy in Overdrive in this particular playlist. So do check it out, because I'm going to be coming back to the center. You. Building your self-trust, your self-belief, and understanding that your empathy doesn't have to always be in overdrive, that you get to choose who you help, how you help, and when you help. And that having an empathy in overdrive isn't either your fault, but it's about how to focus so that you can be the most powerful leader you can be. So I do hope you'll join me for that one.